Hi guys, so today I wanted to do a newborn's must-have video for you guys on some items that I have found to be extremely helpful and beneficial with having a newborn. My daughter's almost 3 weeks old. She's like 2.5 weeks right now. And so these are some items that I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'd do without them. I'm definitely gonna use them for the next kid, and so I wanted to share them with you. I just have a couple of things. I didn't go overboard, so I'm gonna share them with you guys in case you find that they're helpful for your newborn or you're trying to look for items that are good, beneficial, whatever, you know what I mean. And I will link all these items down below. I believe they're all on Amazon, so I will link them all for you guys as well. But the first item is the Haka, I think that's how you say it. It's this little squeezy device. I actually said it, or put it on my Instagram account. And basically, if you're breastfeeding, whatever side you have baby on, you just suction, like you squeeze it and suction it to your other boob, and it catches your letdown, but it applies a little bit of suction, so it kind of helps pull it out. And honestly, I love this more than the pump. I don't like pumping very much, and I haven't really needed to pump that much, but when I first used this, I caught like an ounce. This was like my first week of breastfeeding, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. And sometimes if I'm really full, I will catch up to like 3 ounces in this thing. My only recommendation for it is if you are going to buy one, buy the bigger size, because this one holds up to like a little more than 3 ounces, but by the time it's at 3 ounces, it's really full. So if you're squeezing it, it kind of like launches up or whatever, not launches up, but squeezes up. So I need to order the bigger size. So if you're gonna get one, you might as well just order the bigger size so you kind of save yourself the trouble. But it's not that expensive, and I like it more than the pump. It gives me relief. Like if I'm full on both sides and I use this, I will feel not as full, but it doesn't like, it's not as much work as the pump because you don't have to hold onto it. The other newborn must-have that I've been loving is this little touch light. It's very cute, but I love it because literally you just squeeze it or touch it. There you go. It's kind of hard to tell because it's so bright, but it turns the light on and off. It's just a nice yellow glow, so it's not super bright. The first couple days at home, I was like trying to use my phone light to look up things. I'm trying to like get her to latch, and I just can't see, and I'm trying to use my phone and like not turn all the lights on to wake up my husband. And so this is nice. I actually just put it right by her bed and can squeeze it, and it's like a subtle light, enough to like have light but not to be like annoying or distracting as someone's trying to sleep in bed. And it's not like a harsh light too, because it's nice and soft and yellow. So really like it, very easy instead of trying to find your phone or like clicking on another light. The next items that I've been loving are these newborn sleeping gowns, and these are 2 different ones, and I'll leave them down below. I really love these ones. These are the Touched by Nature ones, and they're 0 to 6 months, so they're actually kind of a little bit bigger, but that doesn't really matter, I guess, because they're just a sleeping gown. So and then you can put it has little hand parts over it if you wanted to like wrap their hands. What I like about them is the bottom is open, so at night when you're trying to change and you don't want to really wake your baby up too much or like stimulate them too much, you can pull the bottom of the gown up and change their diaper, and it's convenient to not have to like totally wake them up. This is the Earth Elements brand, and I also like these, but the other ones are a little bit softer. These ones don't have the hand parts, and this is 0 to 3 months, and it's a little bit smaller. So if you have like a tiny newborn, maybe use this one first, but the other ones are nice they can grow into them. The next item that I've been liking is my, I think this is called the Hatch Baby. It's white noise / there's a bunch of other noise on it. And it's also a light, and it's connected to your phone, so you can turn the white noise up or down, you can turn the light up or down, you can turn it on, you can turn it off, you can change the sound, you can change the color of the light, and I really like this for the white noise. The only thing I dislike about it is the app. When you go on the app, it takes about 10 seconds or so for the app to like search for, it's called Hatchie, search for your Hatchie and connect to it. So if you're like trying to do something in a hurry, like turn the light on, I don't really like that it takes a bit, so that's why I like having this for the light. But as far as the white noise, you can adjust it, so if you think it's too quiet or too loud, you can just adjust it from your phone. All you have to do is touch the top and it turns on and off, so very convenient. You can also adjust the settings from the bottom as well, and it just plugs into this little port, and you have to have it plugged in to use it. But I've been using this for the white noise, and I like it for that. The next item is this Halo Swaddle, and I like this out of all the different like swaddles that I've used and tried, which I guess isn't that many, but the couple that I have tried, or you know, like the manual swaddles of just the blankets that you could swaddle babies up in, this one I like the best. And actually I had just one of them because I bought different brands, and I was like, I'm gonna just try which ones I like, and I'll order more if I like them or whatnot. I didn't want to like over order. So the first night that we used this, it worked great, and we ordered another one because like if it gets dirty in the middle of the night, we need to have a backup plan. But basically it's like this little kind of, you can see, vest, and you put the baby in the vest, and then it zippers from the top down. So if you're trying to change in the middle of the night, you can just zipper up from the bottom and expose just the bottom, but still keep them wrapped and tucked. And then if you pair that with the sleeping gown, your bottom's open, so it's easy to change a diaper in it. But then you take the Velcro, there's two sides, and it just, you wrap them up and it swaddles them nice and tight, and they're Velcroed in there, and you're not worried about them getting out, scratching their face. They're nice and secure and like a little burrito. And I also like that there's different colors and there's different fabrics. So I have a fleece one, and then this one's like a little bit thinner. It's more of like a cotton, I don't know. So depending on what they're wearing and what the weather's like, there's different fabrics. So if you need something a little cooler, a little bit warmer, and I just like, you can wrap them different ways. You can wrap them with their arms down, you can wrap with her arms up, you can wrap with one arm out or both arms out. So it's just a convenient way to keep them secure and they feel nice and snug. And we've just been using this at night, so that I think helped with her nighttime routine, is once she's in this, she's nice and calm, she knows it's bedtime, and it's kind of helped us establish a nighttime routine. The last item is not really an item, it's actually just a free app that I wanted to share, and I used this for the first week, and I haven't used it after that, but it was really helpful for the first week, so I wanted to share it. And that's the baby tracker app. And basically on this app, you can track everything. Their wet diapers, dirty diapers, pumping time, feeding time, which side you started breastfeeding on, how long you've been breastfeeding on it. And I just really liked because it gave me this good visual of how often she was feeding, how much she was, or how long she was eating for, how many diapers she's had, when was her last wet diaper, when was her last dirty diaper. And for the first couple days before my milk came in, she wasn't having that many wet diapers, and I was very kind of stressed about it. So it was reassuring for me to see like, okay, she's been eating every 2 hours or every 3 hours or whatnot. She had a wet diaper 3 hours ago, you know, oh, she had another one. So it was really a nice visual for me to make sure that she was eating enough and kind of keeping track, because you get tired and you're like, oh, did she eat an hour ago, or has it been 2 hours, or has it been 3 hours? So it's a nice visual. And so once I realized, okay, we kind of have more of this routine, I know when she's hungry, I know that she's having plenty of wet and dirty diapers, I stopped using it, because I just know that she's getting enough, she's gaining weight, she's eating a lot, she's obviously hydrated and processing her food. So I stopped using it, but I really liked it for that first week, and some moms I know use it consistently for weeks and months. Some people wouldn't want to use it, but it's great if an option if you're trying to track things. So those are my newborn must-haves. I hope you guys find this helpful. I will leave everything linked down below, so if you're interested, check it out and let me know if there's any other items you guys have found super helpful. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.